and just trusting the process and being positive. A night like tonight, a very efficient one for you. How close are you to feeling back to normal?
I'm close, I think. I won't really know until I, keep playing, I guess. But I feel like I'm close.
How cool was it when Coach Liz put Larry in for those 2 months?
I mean, it was great. I mean, for somebody who, I know a little bit about going through some things, so to see somebody like him go through what he's gone through in the last couple of years, to finally get back to where he should be and where he belongs as a basketball player on an NBA court is very special. I'm just happy to be a part of his process, and hopefully not only the team or myself, but he can help himself as well.
I think combined starting out, you guys were 23 of your first 27. You hit your first 10 threes. Is there something to be said for good shooting is just contagious?
Yeah, but when you play in the right way on the defensive end as well as moving the ball, that becomes contagious as well, the good energy in the game. And then, we got a hell of a, I don't want to call him a backup because he's very far from that, but a person like D. Will helps tremendously on the other end. On the offensive end, coming for the second unit, keep the ball moving, get us into something. He can run, pick and roll, he can make shots. So that's big for us, and that's what we need.
Do you have any theories on these triple-doubles for LeBron? Do you think D. Will has something to do with that? Or?
Ever since I came back, he's been getting triple-doubles, so I ain't trying to toot my own horn or anything, but, just saying.
You're used to making the crazy, out-of-character threes, the one by Kai in the corner tonight. What did you think of that one?
I was in awe because, I'm in awe of him at all times, but to shoot a step-back three off of one leg, fading out the corner, is an extremely tough shot. And to have the guts, I want to say something else, but to have that, to shoot that, is very encouraging for me.
Anyone else?
You guys had on the road, just how important was it to get out to that fast start, having a day of rest in between?
I wouldn't necessarily call it rough. I just call it a learning experience. Getting to know new guys, just systematic stuff, execution stuff. But we get off to a pace like that is good. Start off getting stops and making them play our game.
Griff talked before the game about how special this locker room is, especially when you've got a guy like Larry coming in trying to revive his NBA career. Mm-hmm. What do you think it is about this particular locker room that allows guys like him to maybe flourish?
It's our consistent culture, understanding, just respecting all of our just individual talents, on the court and off the court, just making sure that, we create a very family oriented atmosphere. It's a brotherhood here that exists. And when we add someone new, we just try to integrate them as best we can. So Larry will be around a little bit longer, and we're happy to have him and, see what he can do out there and what he offers out there on the floor. But we take everyone in character-wise, and, it's great to have a guy like Larry in here, knowing his journey and knowing where he's come from, and now coming to a locker room like this, hopefully we can make his transition back to the NBA a lot easier.
What was that moment like in the locker room after the game, after he was able to make his debut after 2 years?
It was awesome. It was awesome. Bron brought it in, made sure that we took a second to realize, how unique and impactful his journey is on all of us, and him coming into the locker room and being part of a great team like this. So we don't take it for granted. We understood the moment, and it's great for him. So for him to be welcomed the way he is. So.
Kyrie, are you going to watch the March Madness tournament? It's going to be Duke here.
What are you saying?
Are you going to watch the NCAA tournament? And it's going to be Duke here. What do you think?
I'll be watching a few games. Our month is hard enough as it is. So, but it'd be good to catch some good college games. I think we play on Friday, Duke. So I'm excited to watch.
Kyrie, you guys had, I think it was 23, your first 27. When you start out that hot, is that something you guys can sense when you're on the floor?
Yeah. but as well as our just more executing at a high level offensively. I mean, ball's hopping. Bron's getting in transition, going downhill. It's a totally different game than the team we played in Detroit. We came out here and just really stuck to the game plan defensively, and we're doing that and we're executing at a high level. We're a hard team to beat.
Ty pointed out that LeBron's nearly averaging a triple-double, so you could say there's not a whole lot different to what's been going on, but 3 out of the last 4 games he's had one. What have you seen, or have you noticed anything from him this month?
Just energy level. It's an unbelievable high since All-Star break. He's come back even stronger, even quicker. Even if he can do that, but just making the right passes on the money, getting guys in sets, and just making the right plays. Offensively and defensively. So for us, we just follow suit. Try to stay as consistent as we can and just be there for him. But when he's playing, at a high level like he has been, we continue to just be there for him, ready to shoot, just make plays.
When people talk about the league MVP, he seems to be in the national conversation as if he's like an addendum or a side note. Are you amazed at that, considering what he does for this team?
I'm amazed every night because, it's just echoing greatness. I definitely need to figure out. You said addendum?
Yeah, he's
It's a good word. It's a good word. I need to add that. How do you spell it? You know how to spell addendum? I'm gonna look it up after. No, I'm serious. I'm not even trying to joke around. But addendum is a good word.
When you hear the national people talk about the MVP, they're not talking about him. They're talking about Harden. They're talking about Westbrook. They're talking about everyone else but him. And
that's on them. That's on them. We don't. It's not like we knock his greatness or what he does for our team and the value he has on our team every single night and what he's done, consistently over the years. But what he's doing this year is nothing short of amazing. So, I don't know. Maybe the league's probably getting tired of talking about him. But for us, I enjoy every moment that I play with him. And when he's playing a high level like this, you just let him be. He does it consistently. I don't know what else you guys want from him. So, to be his teammate, is special to be part of it, though.
How cool was it when he helped you up?
Oh, when he knocked me down for the rebound?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it felt good. I just wish I didn't get my shot blocked by Aaron Baines after that. So, hopefully next time it'll be a much better result.
Fading quarter 3, how tough was that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Just me and Bron have silent competitions, man. The one that he hit in Atlanta was a tough one, and then when I hit tonight, I looked right at him and I was smiling really big because I was just like, me and him both knew because that's a really tough shot. But it was in this shot clock. Glad it went in.
Yeah, I was on, but you weren't supposed to play. Were you thinking you were going to get a chance to go in? Or?
No, I didn't think. We would have a 30-point lead. I was going to get a chance to get in, but I'm happy I did. Got a chance to touch the floor. The crowd showed great support. The team was supportive, so it was good to get out there.
How touching was that, though? Coach Lou thought of that.
It was awesome. Man. It was awesome, and it's been nothing but support. So I'm thankful.
What was going through your mind that moment you stepped back on the court for the first time in 2.5 years?
I really want to block. I just really want to block a shot. That's what I was thinking about.
What was the moment like in the locker room after the game? Ty mentioned it, LeBron mentioned it. What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot. It meant a lot. And LeBron's, reiterated again that they're behind me, they're supportive, and he thanked me for my decision, and it was all love. So it was a great moment.
Ty said he had to run it by Griff to get permission to play you. Did he come to you before and ask if you were good to go, if you wanted to go, or did he just call you out and say you're going in?
He kind of gave me a look, and I just started stretching. So hopefully I get used to that look.
The last 3 games, the opponents are shooting 28% from the three-point line. That's not a coincidence. I assume you guys are really kind of locked in.
Yeah, that's something that we had to clean up and get better at. And guarding the three-point line, we understand how much of a weapon that is in our league today. And if you don't guard the three-point line, it can hurt you. So, we've just been very conscious about trying to shore that up, and it's resulted in us playing some really good basketball.
I thought you guys really, really pushed the pace. And these are tough games, coming off road trips. Where did you find the energy?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it starts with me, and I'm never one to settle, into the mindset of 3 and 4 nights and us coming off that road trip and having a home game. It's just like, listen, we're here. Let's get the bodies flowing. Let's get it moving. And this team had just beat us in Detroit last week, so we're just trying to try to play a better outing tonight, and we did that.
LeBron, what about Larry Sanders playing 2 minutes for you guys tonight after not being in the NBA for 2.5 years?
Yeah, it means a lot to him, I bet. And for us as his brothers now, it was great to just see him back out there. Have a 2-year hiatus like he had, and doing the things that he needed to do to shore himself up to be able to be a part of this league again. He was back where he belonged tonight, and we're happy he's in the Cavaliers uniform.
I mentioned that you said something about that in the locker room after the game. What was that like? What was that moment like with Larry?
We're here to protect him. We're here to be a part of his comeback and be a part of something he's been wanting to do for quite a while now. So, we're happy he chose us, and it's up to us to make sure this is everything he wanted and more. So, we're happy to have him.
Are you surprised to see Kyrie there when you got the rebound headed up court?
Say that again?
Were you surprised when you saw Kyrie there when you headed up court after the rebound and knocked him down?
Was I surprised? I was surprised to see anybody. I mean, if you have a collision, you're always surprised, but I'm not going to let him stay on the floor. So I had to help my guy up and make sure I get the ball up the court before the 8-second violation. So, it was a good collision.
You look like you kept your dribble. Didn't give up
I know how many times the ball bounced till it don't bounce no more, if it's not in my hand. So just trying to do multiple things that I've always grown accustomed to doing.
LeBron, you guys were shooting 89% from the field earlier.
Ball movement. We had the ball popping. We had bodies moving, and guys just felt in great rhythm, even with 3 and 4 nights. And that's just a byproduct of it. Obviously, so sometimes those games once every blue moon, and we're happy tonight was one of them.
You had 3 triple-doubles in your last 4 games. Have you noticed anything about the way you've been playing lately?
Yeah. D-Will has inspired me. I'm just trying to put myself in position to help the team be successful, and do it at all, facets of the game, and also stay efficient. I'm going out and, scoring the ball, obviously, but rebounding and getting my guys involved. But it's up to my guys to make the shots. I just try to put it on, on time, on target. And then, those guys make the shots, and that's why I'm able to get the assists. But also just being efficient, and that's something I take pride in.
You've had a lot of big leads in games this year, and it's inevitably a 9-10 point game at some point in the third quarter. Why tonight were you guys able to keep a distance?
We just stayed focused. We kept covering the 3-point line. We kept moving the ball. We had 29 assists on 40-plus field goals, and that's was definitely great ingredients for a victory. And everybody came in, had the game plan from the time we had shoot around this afternoon, and when you do that, you give yourself a good chance to be successful.
Your rebounds have been up 8 of the last 9 games. You've reached double figures. What do you attribute that to? And is there anything to Darren running the second unit and you playing closer to the basket?
Well, I contributed to just me being around the rim and getting a lot of defensive boards allows us to start our break. Also, into your second part, having a playmaker like D-Will allows me to set a lot of pick and rolls and slip to the rim, and then if I'm able to get to the rim and finish, then I'm able to find my sprays for my shooters. So when you have a guy like that that's seen every pick and roll in his lifetime and more, that makes it a lot easier for all of us.